Mr. Primetime.
Victory Monday.
Victory Monday edition. I was trying to think of when was the last time we were actually happy about a Jets victory? Because last year we were all about the tank. Like day one, we were pissed.
It's been over 2 years. Even Gase's first year, when he started 1-7, we didn't want him winning games at the end there. Nope. We wanted him fired that first year. It's been over 2 years since we could enjoy a win.
This is crazy, dude. Man. It was like last night. I mean, obviously the Yankees won, which helped too. But it was like the Jets win because I'm just happy, man. Like it's nice. Like we wanted a glimmer of hope. We wanted just some kind of direction, just some kind of positivity to embrace with this team. Anything. And yesterday was the ultimate roller coaster ride because, you know, and it made it even funnier was we did a live stream with me and Tyrone, but Tyrone had about a 10-minute delay on the game. So I would see it. I'd be like 4 plays ahead of him. So I'd be angry as shit. I'm like, Tyrone, wait for this, wait for that, wait for this. So they start out really slow. They give up the 3rd and 21, and like everything is going wrong. 3 and outs on offense, like missed tackles on defense. And we're sitting there like, oh my God, here we go again. Like this is gonna be another clunker, this time at home. And early on, you're like, oh, like dude, I was losing my shit. Dude, I broke my microphone. I was so mad. I slammed it. I broke the top of this.
What play caused that?
I think it was the 3rd and 21, and I think the one after that because because McNichols was lighting us up. Derrick Henry was getting his yards, but it was either Josh Reynolds or McNichols, and I'm like, dude, like I honestly couldn't take it. The play calling was weird. Like I was like, I can't take another week of this shit. I just couldn't take it.
You saw me when I checked in at halftime. I felt the same way. I owe a big assist to the chat. You guys kept me there. Not for you guys, I would have been long home probably. So
yeah. So you're sitting there. It's like, give us anything, just fine. And like, you know, Zach Wilson wasn't playing well. You know, Corey Davis slips and falls, throws the interception. Like if it could go wrong, it did go wrong. Offensive line is making all kinds of mistakes. And then the game, you know, started to turn a little bit. And I think, to be honest with you, one of the deciding factors was the bad snap. When the Titans are driving again, 3rd and 1, they're getting ready to score again, and he snaps it over Tannehill's head. They drive it back, and then it's like, all right, this saved us because the touchdown there, game's over. I don't think we can recover from that. Yeah. And it started to come back, and it's like, you know, it's resiliency. They overcame adversity, and I guess what we could do is we could start with the quarterback, dude. And I think it's just, and if I'm not even gonna just go above the top. He made throws yesterday that were just wow. Probably 2 or 3 throws. I'm like, those are money throws. Those are the hype throws. Those are throws we saw when he did his workout at BYU. They were insane, dude. Like the one with Cole, the one with Davis. I mean, big time throws, man.
He made the difficult throws look easy and some of the easier ones look tough. But I mean, that's probably what you want, right? You'd rather have the big time plays, the big time throws. We haven't seen that in a while. The one with Corey Davis, I mean, that was fucking special. You know, him pointing him downfield and hitting him like that on the run. Just phenomenal throw there. Even the other one to Keelan Cole with the toe tap near the sideline.
Dart.
Money throw.
But even the fumble.
Time to step into that one, too.
When he fumbled the snap, the Crowder, he fumbled it. He stayed composed, zipped it right in. And it was like, but some of the things that, you know, he was rolling out, he was, you know, improvisation. And, dude, I am amazed by his footwork in the pocket under duress. He feels very comfortable under the rush, dude. Like he can navigate himself all through the pocket, buy himself time, rolling out. The one throw, he didn't even plant his feet, dude. He threw that shit on the run. If he would have actually stopped, planted his feet, and threw it, it would probably been a touchdown. The one other deep pass, but his arm talent, he finally showed us things, which is exactly what we asked for. Like last week, we watched Trevor Lawrence play on Thursday night, and you saw glimpses of how good he could be in the future. Like you saw, you know what? We have something here. And as Jet fans, we didn't see that with Zach Wilson. We saw all the bad things. So now, yesterday was the showcase. Then it's like, you know what? Salah kept saying, you know what? We see this every day in practice, and now we saw it. And he did a lot of really good things, man. Obviously, you know, at the end of the game, he could have iced the game probably 3 or 4 times. He made better throws. He didn't do it. Play time management, play calling, a little bit, whatever. But this is that kind of shit, to be honest with you, as a young, growing team with a lot of inexperience from the coach, the coordinator, quarterback, I can accept that because a lot of good things happened before that.
Money, dude. You're right on the money with that. You know, he had a lot of throws that I think he would like to take back. A lot of throws that I think in the future he's going to make once he gets a little bit more comfortable, gets a little more chemistry with his wideouts and stuff like that. But the big playability is there. And, you know, some of the throws that he's making, you don't see that around the league every day. Nope. So he's got some special ability. As long as he can just learn the offense, stay grounded, stay consistent, I think he's going to get it together.
Yeah, and that's the thing.
For him. Huge step for him.
And the thing is, these kind of games is all I ask for, man. If it would have ended in a tie, it would have been disappointing. But like, you know what? They competed, and you're starting to find building blocks.
Yeah, it's all we wanted.
Building blocks. You're trying to find your rising stars. You're trying to find all these things that there's progress and momentum and little things you can embrace. That's all we've asked for. Like you kept saying, like our bar is set pretty low in terms of expectations, but we want you to be competent, physical, just play 60 minutes and give a very good effort and have rhyme or reason to what you're doing.
Yep.
And Zach Wilson showed you everything yesterday, dude. He showed you just, and it's funny because now all those Zach Wilson is a bus clowns that are on Twitter for the last 3 weeks, they're all off into hiding now.
Yep.
I never said that. I didn't do that. They're deleting tweets, which is what people do. Fine. But you go from there and then you go, it was a cumulative effort. Everybody contributed, but you go to running backs and they all did their thing too, man. I mean, obviously blitz pickup is still an issue for these guys. I don't know why. Michael Carter, dude, I love the way Michael Carter plays the game of football. He's explosive. He's physical. He loves it. He embraces it. He's all about the team. So you have him doing that. And then in overtime, you have Tevin Coleman coming out of nowhere, bursting out and doing all kinds of stuff. So the running back group all did their part, too. His blitz hookup.
Yeah, shout out to Carter, man. He looks good. There was one cutback I remember that he made where he was just very patient. I think he went to the left side, had a nice gain. I'd like to see him a little bit more involved in the passing game. I think he only had like one catch for -4 yards. I think that's somewhere where I think we all envisioned him kind of helping out a little bit more. But yeah, Tevin Coleman looked good in overtime. I'm sure he's going to be in the mix a little bit more. Apologies for Josh Adams officially moving on.
No, that is what it is. I mean, he's better than Pirine, but nobody's ever going to admit that, so that's fine.
Just Pirine anyway.
Yeah, he'll be inactive every week, so it's a nice roster waste. But so then you go to the receivers, and this was, like I said, it was a rough start for Corey Davis. And if you people watch the stream, man, I was unloading on him between the drop pass, falling down, getting picked off. I'm like, dude, every week
I got to go back and watch that stream.
Oh, dude, I went off. The first quarter, I was going off because every week it was the same thing with Corey Davis, dude. It was like, come on, man. Like you're our money guy in theory because of your salary. You got to be better than this because Zach Wilson early on was targeting him. Like you could tell Zach Wilson feels comfortable with Corey Davis, so he's always looking towards him. But then as the game played out, they got Crowder involved. Then they got Keelan Cole involved. And it was like Keelan Cole with some huge catches. Crowder was nice to have him back. You're kind of hoping that Elijah Moore had that role, but Crowder's coming in and doing his thing like he always does.
And I think we started seeing that connection early in preseason. Like the one guy that Wilson was always looking to was Corey Davis. Like they developed that pretty early on. So it's nice to start seeing it in some regular season games. And once Corey Davis is doing what he can do, that should open things up for a lot of other guys. And I think having Crowder out there as that security blanket, I think that was big for Wilson and even Cole stepping up. It kind of also shows you why Mims hasn't played. I mean, those guys all look good. If he's not
now he's gonna build trust with them too. Now he's like, what, I can trust this guy that I'm gonna throw the ball. They're gonna be there, gonna catch it. So all those three guys. I mean, Davis struggled early on. But they all contributed big time. Everybody. It was weird after the game. Like, oh, I wanted to see more from Mims. I'm like, dude, 3 receivers all played great. Yeah. Like I understand the whole Mims story. If nobody else is contributing, and they were like, he had like what 10 snaps.
That's where it's a story. If nobody else is doing anything, but when you have 3 receivers that all look good, can't complain. So it is what it is. It's unfortunate, but I mean, he's got a long way to go, especially once Moore comes back too. It's only going to push him further back.
Yep. So then you go to tight end position, and your boy Wesco is a beast in blocking, dude. He is doing some work.
I thought you were going to start with that one drop that he should have had.
Well, I mean, starting at the positives. But I mean, in terms of the Jets are trying to figure out ways to run the football, and they're using him a lot of more. He's a great blocker, man. He is definitely getting in there. He's hitting the hole. He's doing the best he can, and just picking up the scheme. Do
you think it would make sense on like obvious passing downs, maybe to use him as a running back?
Yep.
For blitz
I was thinking. I have a funny feeling they're gonna start getting more creative as they feel out what he can and can't do, or you can even start him in the backfield, roll him out, and try to throw a pass to him. A lot of different things you can do with him. You have Croft and Ryan Griffin. I kept forgetting that Ryan Griffin was 86. I kept calling him somebody else yesterday, but he had a couple opportunities. That it was unfortunate that Zach Wilson missed him at the end of the game because that would have been the game would have been over. Was that overtime or the end of the game? I think that was.
So it's all a blur to me at the end.
Yeah, I think it may have been overtime, but I mean he was wide open there. So you have Tyler Croft, but to me it was more about the running backs and receivers. Now the offensive line to me is still a work in progress. I mean, for whatever reason they can't figure out stunts. They seem to get confused very easily. Greg Van Roten looked bad, really bad on some plays. McGovern did too. A couple times, Fant just got turned like a turnstile. But they found ways. Zach Wilson is very mobile and he finds ways.
The one thing with Van Roten, though, I think like if we were fully healthy in terms of Cameron Clark being here, none of that shit with Alice Lewis going down. If we actually had our depth right now, I think he'd probably be out.
Yep.
Whether or not they trust Feeney or not to give him that role, I don't know. But I think it's only a matter of weeks by now. At this point, if he doesn't get any better, you got to make a move at some point. If he's still your weak link.
Yeah, so you wonder if it's the line calls, the communication, or they're just not good. I don't know. Like, right now
Combination,
it's
maybe.
like it's only 4 games in, but you're starting to wonder about, is this the center we're going to have going forward? I don't think he is.
No, no.
Vera Tucker is learning on the fly. I mean, he's had some very good plays and some plays where you're like, oh shit, he got burnt. But that's a rookie, man. That's what's going to happen, especially if you're, it's kind of like if your center next to you struggling, it's going to be hard. Like if it's like you're only as good as the guys next to you sometimes as an offensive lineman. So that's definitely a challenge. So now
you expect the mistakes from Vera Tucker, not from McGovern and Van Roten.
Yep. Yeah. So then you go to defensive side of the ball, and this was it was like a tale of two halves because they give up the 3rd and 21 where they don't touch anybody. There were some like horrendous plays, but Tyrone kept saying, bend but don't break, and they would clamp down. So we'll go position by position. Obviously, starting with the defensive line. So many stars here, man. I mean, you have Quinnen Williams, John Franklin Myers, and Bryce Huff just getting after it. Fotokasi. I mean, Shepard has his going back to his one-band penalty a week. But, dude, they were just creating havoc, man.
When was the last time we had a game like that from our front four?
7 sacks.
My God, dude. Quinnen especially, I mean, he's the one I think that starts it all. You got to focus your attention on him if you're, an offensive line. I think he's the guy that, you always got to look to stop. And even he had 2 sacks.
The one sack, he shook 2 defenders.
Yeah,
he was double-teamed and shook both and then ran around and still got there. Amazing.
Even Bryce Huff, like he came into this year as, your third, I guess, quote unquote, outside linebacker behind Lawson and Franklin Myers on the other side. And, he's stepping up. He's carving out a role for himself. He could be a future, pass rusher that you insert on 3rd downs and whatnot. You're finding roles for these guys, which is awesome. Even Quinnen Williams stepping up.
Yeah, it's everybody. And it's like John Franklin Myers. And then you start saying, you know what? If you're trying to find your building blocks for a solid defense, it's like you could see these guys, and it's like you could see they're not thinking, dude. They're just attacking, man. They're off the ball. It's just get after the quarterback, get after the ball carrier, do that. And it's awesome to see. Shaq Lawson's doing next to nothing from what I saw. So then you go to the linebackers, and CJ Mosley is playing at all-pro level. He is everywhere, dude. And it's even more impressive when you consider that he's playing with 2 guys next to him that he's not really sure what they're even going to do. So he's the leader of the defense, the middle of the defense, running sideline to sideline, hitting the line of scrimmage, making all kinds of plays, fast, physical, a leader. I mean, solid Ted today. Mosley actually audible to play on his own because he saw that the look wasn't right and ended up in a sack. So he's playing phenomenal, dude. He's been awesome. And then you look next to him, Quincy Williams out of nowhere.
What a
Quincy Williams making, and it's like he had like 3 or 4 like huge tackles, huge plays in the game,
especially late in the game. Yeah.
Yep.
Huge game for him. That'd be nice if him and Quinnen can grow together on this defense for a couple of years.
Yeah, and that's the whole thing. It's like now you're starting to see, like, give Joe Douglas credit. He brought him in. We're like, who's this guy? Like another guy. He's contributing.
Those are the kind of moves that you look for, right?
Him and Huff. Yep.
Yeah, like those kind of moves. Even John Franklin Myers, he was a waiver claim 2 years ago. They kind of put him on the practice squad for a year. Now he's stepping up. Like that's what you want. You want those kind of guys stepping up. I'd rather invest in those kind of players, give them playing time. Then, the Gerard Davises at 5.5 and the Joiners, like develop your defense that way.
Yeah, which makes things interesting because I'll make this point that we can go to secondary. If you look at, we're learning what Salah's defense is in Ulbrich. It's just all about the defensive front, dude. The defensive front is all about pressure, hit the holes, hit the guy, hit the quarterback. And then after that, if the pass gets off, hope your secondary can cover it. So with that being said, the Jets played with a complete makeshift secondary because you had both safeties are out. Then Eccles gets hurt too. So then they were just mismatching all kinds of stuff, dude. And for the most part, they held their own. Josh Reynolds got his thing. I understand that AJ Brown was out and Julio Jones was out. Completely understand that. But dude, this secondary you're piecing it together. They're signing guys on Tuesday, starting them on Sunday. They're seeing significant reps. Ashton Davis didn't do all that much. He a couple plays here and there, but dude, the secondary's fighting, man. And Bryce Hall fucking played great. He did.
I want to say that they haven't really been tested yet, but I've been saying that every week. So at some point, you got to give credit. You can only beat who you're going up against and who you're matched up against. And so far, they've been taking care of business. Like we haven't given up a 30-plus point game yet. I think we expected the defense to be our worst point of the season this year. And, secondary's been doing a good job right now.
Yeah, so you have Bryce Hall playing well, Guidry, Michael Carter. They're all finding ways to contribute, man. It's exciting to see. The 2 safeties, you have no idea. But now it's like, just as a side conversation, you wonder about this defense is all about the front 7. To me, now the way you're looking at it and the way they're playing now, I don't see them ever spending big money on a safety. Like they're not going to spend money on their second and the safeties, dude. Like a guy like Marcus Maye is not going to resign. You're not going to,
especially with the news today. So.
What happened today?
Stop.
I've been in the gym for like 3 hours, dude.
You didn't hear about the DUI? No.
Oh no, really?
Yeah.
Oh my God,
Come
you're kidding.
on. I was wondering why you didn't bring it up yet. I wanted to keep the show all positive. I was thinking, all right, maybe he just doesn't want to talk about it. But yeah.
No, dude, I've been in the gym for 3 hours. He got what?
It was going back to February, 2 weeks before the Jets put the franchise tag on him.
No way. When did this come out?
Today.
I had no idea, dude.
Yeah, come on.
Marcus Maye faces DWI charges. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Yep.
Wow.
Sorry to ruin your victory Monday.
No, dude, I'm still good. I mean, that's even more news. I had no idea, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
But it's just, but even besides this, though, to me, it's like they're not going to spend money on the back end because they're going to invest everything in the front seven. Linebackers, defensive linemen, get solid corners, but count on your pressure and your scheme.
Are you gonna pay another pass rusher? Or are you hoping that Carl Lawson's gonna?
Could you imagine Carl Lawson with this group right now? I think if anything, I think if you want to retain a John Franklin Myers and keep those guys around and Bryce Huff, keep all these young dogs, dude, and then you add Carl Lawson to the mix. I mean, they're playing. I mean, and then you have bring Rankins back and you have Quinnen, keep him in the fold. That's a nice young nucleus, man.
Yep.
No shit, I didn't know that. Fucking no way.
Figured you didn't know.
Yeah, I had no idea.
So something, right?
Yeah. So overall, you look at the game. So they were down 9-0. They come back. They scratch their claw. They take the lead. Then they blow the lead. And then they're still. And dude, they kept fighting though. And I think games like this go so far for a young team because it's a learning experience. Like Zach Wilson obviously was all hyped up, but he's probably nervous to make a big mistake. And they've ended the fourth quarter in overtime. He didn't make that bad throw. So instead of making the bad throw, he missed it. You know what I mean? But it's invaluable for all these guys. It's a much needed win, but it's a much needed quality performance on both sides of the ball to be encouraging for everybody. It's something you could build off of.
I'm not gonna lie, my only major complaint, only negative. Oh, I have two actually. One on the field, one off the field. So on defense, can we just get a stop with the game on the line once ever? I mean, like even when we had the great
penalty call was bullshit.
Yeah, I thought so too. I mean, you saw my live reaction with that, but just once, late in the game where the crowd's fired up, get that big fourth down stop, get off the field. When it seems like we never get that. And my other complaint, and then I'll promise I'll kill the negativity for the night. Did you see Woody Johnson after the game with the ball?
The best moment in his career,
in his football career, not beating the Patriots in the playoffs, not the 9-11 Cowboy game, not winning your in against the Bengals and the Packers, not 41-0 over Peyton Manning. Nope. 1-3 Jets. Know. His best football career moment.
He just doesn't know. He is so out of touch and doesn't know what he does.
I get what he was going for.
The players were all laughing. I think they believed him either.
He was trying to go for like the symbolism of the new era and Coach Sa. I get what he was aiming for, but complete overreach. Stupid.
Yeah, that was a dumb comment. But I mean, overall, like this is exactly what the doctor ordered for his team, man. It is just because now look at it. The media's everybody backs off now. The fans are excited. The media backs off. Zach Wilson's probably relieved. Like, listen, now everybody can just leave me the fuck alone for a week because
solid too. We were all over some of the stuff that he was saying in the press, the last week or so.
Yep.
So everybody gets a nice little break from this one.
It's a much needed win, man, and everybody's excited now. Now it's like, all right, now this is something you could build off of. Now if you can stack it up and go to London and beat the Falcons, great. But now it's like, all right, we can see what you're doing, and I'd rather learn while you're winning. That makes it a lot more fun.
Yep.
But and being competitive. I mean, there were some things like you mentioned the defense not getting a big stop. I think they were also getting tired too because Derrick Henry was just beating their ass.
Yeah, they were out there for 100 plus plays. Shit.
But I mean, it's just, and there's a lot of room for improvement. Like there's a lot of things LaFleur did that I didn't like at all. And the offensive line. And like now it's like this was a team that was battered and bruised. The Titans had missing a lot of players, but it's a win. Yeah. Dude, that's it. Especially when the game starts, start losing more guys.
Yeah, we were out Becton. We were out Lawson. We got a number of other guys on IR. So
both safeties and Eccles and Davis and all kinds of guys dropping out.
Dealing with the two. So
yeah, so exciting, man. It's nice to have a victory Monday.
The fans deserve this shit, man. We deserve this, especially everybody that came out that was sitting there. Like one of the things that always hooked me like early on was like just all those memories when the crowd went nuts, 80,000, the same people at Giant Stadium. Like it didn't matter win or lose. Like you created that atmosphere, you created that environment. And I know I was showing you guys like the stadium where it was half empty, but the ones that were there, especially late in the game, it felt nice to be like fucking banging the seats again, like trying to get some energy, feeling like you had a 12th man. Fireman Ed was doing the defense chants. It had been such a long time since we had a feel like that.
Well, that's it. And it's like you feel like you're getting something out of it. Like a lot of people were messaging us like that was the first game I ever went to. I'm like, dude, that's a memory, man. You're like, I want to go back again. I want to experience that. Like, instead of sitting through the clunkers like the Patriot game or the Bronco game. And it's like it's just you needed that. It just gives you a breath of fresh air. Like, you know what? And like especially for you, like we kept saying, like, listen, man, season ticket holders, it's like it's an all-day thing. You go to a game, you're there you're investing your entire Sunday. You get there early, you go to a game, you sit in traffic, get home, 7-8 hour day easily. Plus all the money you invest. So at least you walk away saying, you know what? I got some return on my investment. I enjoyed watching my favorite football team play quality football. Like, even if they tied the game, dude, you walked away saying, you know what? I saw Zach Wilson show me some shit I'd never seen before. The defense got 7 sacks, something we don't ever really see.
And that's always the toughest part. Like, as you're getting like closer, like towards the end of the third quarter, early fourth quarter, it's a close game. Even though it's only half full, you know that in a close game, once that game ends, you're going to be sitting in like an hour line trying to get out of that parking lot. So you're like, shit, this better be fucking worth it.
Yep.
So you guys talked me into staying, and I'm glad you did. So
it was awesome, man. This is just, it's nice to have everybody just be positive and just breaking out, just the smiles. You're wearing your shirt and you're not the laughing stock for a week. So it's cool. So we'll go to comments.
We definitely don't enjoy doing the negativity every week. It's nice to have a show like this for a change.
It definitely feels good. Thank you to everybody who joined us yesterday. The shit with Tyrone was hysterical, man. It was so funny.
I got to go back and rewatch that tonight
because he was literally 4 plays behind me, dude. So I'd be like, oh shit. He'd be like, what happened? What happened? So I felt bad. Like, I think going forward, he probably can't do a game day stream because it probably sucked for him, dude. Because he really didn't watch the game. He watched it through me telling him what was going on.
I deal with your reactions 10 seconds ahead of me too. I mean,
he was plays.
You fucking ruined my game. You don't care.
Well, he was plays, dude. Like Zach Wilson would throw a dime. He'd be like, what happened? What happened? Like 10 minutes later, he was like, oh shit, look at that. so let's see. I thought I was dreaming. Yeah, I mean, it's the rookie. Zach Wilson made some incredible throws, man. Definitely did. Got to give Jay Klein his flowers. He definitely called it. We thought he was crazy.
Don't you owe him 2 shotguns tonight?
I do, and you owe me a shotgun, so that's good. Yes,
I got it ready.
What's up, Tyler? How you guys doing? Let's see what we got here. Let's see. Lots of comments in here. Thank you guys for joining us. It's coming. Don't worry. Giants got W2. Good for him. Mims, man, he was active. I don't like everybody. Like the one guy.
Snaps.
The one guy was ripping me on my feedback. He's like, Mims this, Mims that. I'm like, bro. The offense came alive on Sunday with 3 other receivers. Yeah. How can you work? Like the last thing in my mind yesterday was like, what about Mims? I can give a shit about Mims at this point.
Yeah, today's not the day to be talking about Mims.
No, absolutely not.
When the offense is averaging 6 points a game, and you want to talk about Mims, that's fine. But for today, receivers stepped up. So
yeah, absolutely. So we got here. So thank you guys all for joining us. We definitely appreciate it. Yesterday was wild. The roller coaster move. Yeah, Woody Johnson on Twitter is always an amazing follow. Not a good spokesperson, but you could tweet pretty good. Let's see.
You guys are BFFs on Twitter.
Yeah, we are. He answers our tweets, man. Is Primetime feeling better?
I'm feeling good. Had a little migraine at the end yesterday, but feeling much better today.
I had no idea. What's up, Vinny? I had no idea Maye got DWI. Holy shit, man.
You wonder if they still would have put the franchise tag on him if they knew.
I know.
It happened 2 weeks before it. So
how'd they not know about that? How did there's no notification from security?
You would think there is. Apparently he left the scene though, so maybe it took time to figure out. I don't know.
Keep CJ Mosley. Well, I think he's still under contract for next year, isn't he? He's still making a lot of money.
He's got a few years left. Wasn't it a 5-year deal? And one of them was technically pushed back, or the whole thing was the last 4 years, I think, was pushed back because he opted out last year. Yeah, and this is the thing. Something I said today too, as well. Is can you imagine Carl Lawson with this front man? The way the havoc they create. I mean, that would be just insane. Scary. Yep.
Mac Jones is better than Zach, and probably you're a Patriot fan, and that's your belief. Good luck with that. You met Anthony yesterday?
I did. I had the pleasure of watching him play a little pickup game. I was a little worried about him on defense. His team didn't look too great, but then I saw him at receiver. He was actually making some catches out there.
Very nice.
Moves on some people in the parking lot. Yeah.
3 days ago they sucked. Today we love them. The roller coaster ride of the New York Jets. But to be honest, the Patriot game wasn't pretty either.
No.
No need to sign another pass rusher. Draft one in the mid rounds and let Sal develop him. And you get Carl Lawson back too, man.
Yeah.
I don't know. I didn't get a chance to look up John Franklin Meyer's contract status. I don't know what him and Bryce Huff what their deals are. But
they were both undrafted, right? So
yep.
I'm pretty sure after 3 years you can become a free agent.
I mean, they got to keep them in the mix.
Pretty sure it's the same situation as Robbie.
Yep. Let's see. We got here. Nothing about Zach not being able to close out the game twice. Balls, we talked about it. He missed some throws. I'm sure he was super excited. His adrenaline's all fired up, and he's probably nervous to make a big mistake. But he'll learn from it, man. That is the least of my concerns at this point.
Baby steps. I know we want it all right now, but I think that was a huge milestone for him. Right,
Yep.
There was a lot to clean up, a lot of stuff that he can go look back at the film at, and some footwork, some accuracy issues, but he'll get that shit together.
And I like the play. I like the fact they went for the win too. They went for the bold, the pass to end the game. And if he can make it, game's over. We're like, wow, great call by LaFleur, great job by Zach. But he'll learn from that. That kind of shit, I'm okay with. Let him learn here. And he threw it outside instead of to their defender, which is good. I mean, he was probably being ultra careful at that point.
Yeah.
Woody Johnson just getting ripped. Yeah, I mean that's he just keep the microphone away from him and his brother. They're just clowns. Where are the shotguns? They're coming, man.
Sure, you don't want to start one now, so you don't have to do 2 in a row.
Man, I probably should.
I was gonna say
you can't evaluate a quarterback in the second season unless they're a disaster. We're not. I mean, we all said it's gonna take 2 years, but you want to see some kind of just a glimmer of hope. You want to see some kind of progress. You want to see what everybody else is seeing in practice, and you saw it yesterday. So it's okay to be encouraged. It's okay to be happy. Everybody was calling him a bust a week ago, and now they're putting him in the Hall of Fame today. There's called a happy medium. It's okay to be excited about it. They're like the one guy's like, oh, fucking Jet fans are out of their minds. No, we're excited, man. What's wrong with being happy for your team for once? We've been downtrodden for how many years? We see some great plays and a win that we can care about.
Let us just deserve or have one week where we can not talk about the negative. Enjoy some of the highlights. Enjoy some touchdowns. Just 1 week.
Did Primetime do his shotgun? He did not. Neither did I, though.
Right here. I'm ready.
You can go. You want to go?
You should go first. You do one. I'll do one, and then you do your last one.
This is some bullshit. Tyson, all we have to do is roll Zach out. We'll win many games guaranteed. That's his. He is so dangerous on when he rolls out, man. Yep. His arm talent is ridiculous. And I'm telling you, he didn't even plant his feet, dude, and he's ripping the ball like that. And it's just, you wonder if if LaFleur kind of learns a little bit more, up tempo, let him roll out, let him get into sync, and he can just start chucking it.
I was saying, we were also seeing some up tempo, a lot of motion going on. I'm like, ooh, what is this?
Tyson will do it. I'm watching. Oh, here comes Jake. Now he's talking shit. Come on, man.
You tell him, Jake.
Yeah, the only guy I took them, and now he's gonna be like, I told you so. For $100, I'll give you my bets of the week too.
His rates are probably going up now.
Jesus God.
It's like $100. That was before.
So now Justin Fields is 100 times better than Zach. Bill the Butcher is just here to troll us. Enjoy your night, Bill. There's got to be something else better to do with your time. Maybe you can go to a Patriot site or somewhere else and just waste your time there, if you like. So, what's up, Darren? Happy victory one to you guys too. The Browns, I'm assuming Baker Mayfield must be hurt because he's not hitting the throws down the field, so he's got to be banged up, I'm guessing. And what's his face? Justin Fields may not even play this week. They're saying if Andy Dalton's healthy, he's going to be back in. Oh, really? What is Matt Nagy doing, dude? I don't know how Matt Nagy keeps his job. Yeah, and then primetime. Yes, I mean we had to kick you off our stream yesterday for your negativity.
Wait, what?
You were Debbie Downer yesterday during the game.
That's why I got kicked off?
Yeah, several times. You were really? Bringing the vibe down, dude.
Tyrone
and I were all fired up.
So hold on. So the first half, you could bitch about everything, and then I can't come on and share.
But they were there was momentum
at the game.
The tide was turning, and you're like, I'm not winning this game. This team sucks. 1 more 3 and out. I'm leaving. We're like, the score was 9-7.
That was at halftime.
Yeah, but dude, there was still a game though.
Come on. If you were sitting there in a half-empty building that had zero juice prior to that, you'd been feeling the same way.
Congratulations, Jets, but the Falcons are coming for you. Let's go. Toxic Falcons. All right. Let's see what happens. A battle in London. Falcon fans are feeling feisty. Awesome.
I know you saw the empty rows when I was panning around the stadium. I know you could see that shit.
Yep. No, I definitely saw it.
That was not fun for 2 hours.
Yep. Primetime was definitely ready to go. He was definitely ready to get out of there. So,
until you have sat in MetLife Stadium parking traffic, you cannot talk shit about anybody that wants to leave a game early. You can't.
But not when it's 9-7 at halftime, dude.
Doesn't matter. A closer game is all the more reason to leave early if you think it's going to go wrong. Yes.
You've been destroyed.
Because everybody else stays, and then you get stuck in a longer line.
But then you miss a victory.
Find ways to beat it. Yeah, most of the time you don't.
So Bryce Hall is playing phenomenal. He is definitely panning out, and week in and week out, he's improving, and it's all you could ask. Javelin Guidry, Michael Carter. I didn't hear what happened with Eccles. Was it a concussion? I don't know what they said.
Something day. I forget what it was though.
Supposedly Elijah Moore's going to be back this week, hopefully. So the defense has been a great surprise so far. You're absolutely right. The line played lights out. I mean, there's 7 sacks in a game, man. I mean, when was the last time we did something like that? Probably going back to the Rex days, I would guess, right?
I was thinking the Sons of Anarchy. Maybe they did it once. The nickname didn't last very long.
Watch Justin Fields. That's a real quarterback. This guy's got nothing better to do, I guess. Huh?
Well, you're giving him more attention, so.
Well, now we just block him. Adios.
No, you can leave him. But
he's gone.
Just don't give him attention.
Away he goes. It's a happy stream, dude. We don't need this shit. What else we got here? I just lost my spot on here. JTS. Another happy. See, Jet fans are happy, man. Actually hyped during a game, the second half at least. Slants, prime time. Could the Jets incorporate some slants in their passing game?
Should.
I mean,
Wilson's got to be able to hit those, those quick timing throws. But
what's up, guys? Thanks for your stream. The only way I knew the score while I played golf. Oh, there we go. Background noise. But I saw the end. What an ending! It was exciting, man. There was the Jets had so many chances to win it, and they didn't. I'm like, and then you're like, dude, don't lose the game. Then I'm like, they're gonna tie it of all things, which is terrible. But
I would have been more pissed with a tie than probably a loss. If I would have waited that extra hour sitting through that shit to just walk out with a tie, fuck that.
Here is something for you. There was a weather delay at the Chargers game tonight. They built a $5 billion dome. Yeah, don't they have a dome? How the hell is there a weather? I don't know. Yeah, that's weird. Jet fans are shredding Maye's agent because the whole trade deadline thing, and now he's DWI. Yeah, his trade with Eric Burkhart. He's always like, trade deadline.
He put out a statement too, saying I forget what he said, but
how did the Jets head of security not know that? They had they have an intelligence team that tracks all their news and stuff. That's wild, man.
Well, they said Maye fled the scene, but at the same time though, the Jets had until June something to try and come up with a contract with him. And it seemed like they were still negotiating until the very end. So it almost makes it seem like they didn't really know what was going on.
Sneakers to boots. This type of victory will benefit us even more than us winning by 2 scores, I think. Yeah, man. Playing under pressure, game management, time management, being clutch.
Great experience for the young players.
Absolutely, especially the quarterback, man. It was definitely interesting.
And being able to do it at home for Wilson too, I think, is big. After getting booed out that first game,
yep,
crowd was pretty nasty a little bit early on at times. So,
yeah, and what's his face? Quentin Williams was all happy. He said the crowd was excellent.
Yeah, end of the third quarter through the fourth quarter, the crowd really brought it. Fireman Ed was going nuts with the defense chants, and felt good to have that vibe in there.
Guys, when was the last time a quarterback for the Jets made splash plays like Zach? I mean, Darnold had some big time money throws against the Cowboys to Robbie Anderson. He had some, The
Packer game that I always go back to.
Yep. Let's see what we got here. Love Wilson's poise with that drop snap. Thought it was going to be a disaster. He threw it to Crowder. He wasn't even fazed by it, man. Yep. So interesting. They're saying John Franklin Myers and Foley are free agents in 2022. Probably want to keep both of them, man. Jets got cap space. Yeah. And you gotta start spending money. Let's see what we got here. The kid has talent you can't teach. Now just wait until he's taught the basics. Good.
I'm wondering if Franklin Myers is restricted or not.
Yeah, I don't know. I didn't have a chance to really look up all that shit. Let's see here. We got. I wish we had a tight end. and then Neil comes back. Joe D desperately needs to upgrade the tight end position. We had the wide receivers and running backs.
Maybe start putting Wesco out there too. I don't know.
You need to trust the tight end to make a big catch. Because usually it's a safety valve, man. It's a big guy over the middle, especially if you can stretch the field with your receivers. So it's a fair point, man. Corey Davis still stinks. Come on, man. Oh, I thought he redeemed himself.
If we're expecting him to be a number 1, we're probably going to be disappointed. If we acknowledge he's probably going to be a number 2, or at least he should be a number 2, I think we can live with what he does.
From Lauren, my big concern is LaFleur. Not entirely sure second half was him. He has looked like such a rigid meathead like Mike McCarthy up until this game. Rigid pocket passing, no rollout, or run, pass, kick. He definitely did that a couple times, man, where it was running play, first, second down, third and long. You're like, oh, shit. Yeah. And Zach Wilson kind of bailed him out.
It seemed like other plays too, guys were open underneath and we missed them. seemed like Wilson made some of the stuff happen in the second half, making up for some bad calls. So it seems like they're all still kind of learning each other and getting on the same page. So you give it a pass for this week.
Yeah, and this is an excellent point from Melvin. I love the fact that Wilson didn't celebrate too much, wants to get right back to work as he acknowledged that we should have won in regulation. Yeah, Zach Wilson didn't look like he was obviously he was glad they won.
He's probably more relieved, though.
He was relieved, dude.
Yeah,
you know what? Thank God we won, because I missed some plays that could have iced the game for us. And then my team had to pick me up. And I like his mindset, dude. He handles the media very well. And that guy, he's going to earn more respect by being like this, not run around like, oh my God, we won our first game. He's like, listen, we got a lot of work to do. Get back to work. We got to go to London. I like the way he handles himself a lot, man.
That's called being a leader. Yeah.
Yep. You could pencil Davis in for 2 mistakes per game. That's true, man. Corey Davis, when he fell, dude, you should have saw the stream, dude. When he fell and Wilson got picked off, I was like, Jesus Christ, it's terrible.
So what is the good luck, bad luck charm here? So I don't do a stream and we finally win. You don't go to a game at home. The Jets win. Like, what was the deciding factor there?
I don't know. And I had a plan too. Want to hear what my plan was? The Jets lost yesterday.
Was it
because they played the Bengals on Halloween? I was going to say everybody wears clown costumes. We're going to the circus.
Shit. Well, I have mine from last year, so I wouldn't have to go shopping at all.
We could have had a Halloween tailgate. We all wear clown suits to go to the Jet game. Probably all been thrown out of the stadium, but that's all right. I look forward to watching the Red Sox Yankees game tomorrow. I'm not a fan of either one of those teams. I'm not looking forward to that at all. Like doing a stream at the same time, you clowns. Sure, that'll be nothing to deal with.
It'll be a fun stream.
So this is interesting. It turns out that we're going to need Crowder. Moore is not where he needs to be, not balling out yet. Interesting how everybody's starting to say that. Like they're glad Crowder's back, playing more. Now, how do you do that with Elijah Moore then?
I mean, I guess that's why they've been playing him at multiple spots in the slot and on the outside. So I don't know.
Yep.
I don't think Crowder's going anywhere, though. I don't think you're shopping him at the deadline at this point.
Yep.
Too important for Zach.
Yeah, it seems like it definitely is. Give Crowder his money back from the pay cut.
Give him some of Marcus May's money.
Yeah, shit. I still can't believe I gotta go look at all that stuff now.
He's like the last guy you'd expect for that.
Yeah, no kidding, man. Hope they keep the same energy, grit, and passion in London. Could be a trap game. How can you have a trap game?
I'm surprised they're underdogs. 3.5 points.
Yep. Tyrone was the factor, not you guys. So Tyrone's the X factor then. Cool.
That could be it.
Works for me. Tyson, don't you find it funny how they discredit the win because AJ and Julio are out, but they ignore the fact the Jets were missing 7 starters? Yep. I don't care who discounted what, dude. The Jets won the game and they played well. That's all I give a shit about, to be honest with you. Yep. I mean, I don't care. Like the haters, all the other people, I don't care. Jets won, Giants won, Yankees won, Mets got shut out. Good day for New York City.
Hold on, Balls.
Way to go, Balls.
You could have made that a perfect comment that everyone would have loved if you just said Mets fire
I love
Rojas.
that comment.
That's all you had to say. Mets fire Rojas instead of Mets got shut out. And we're all happy with it.
From Daniel. First of all, thank you, Daniel. Can we give Douglas and Salah a little credit for this defense? That's the cornerback draft picks, Quincy Williams waiver claim. Salah has a way of getting the most of his players on that side of the ball. They're playing better than I thought they're going to play, man. 7 sacks is impressive no matter how you slice. I mean, and they were getting after Tannehill, man, big time.
Yeah. I mean, before I anoint them, I'd like to see them go up against some better receivers, some better quarterbacks and whatnot. But like I said earlier, you can only beat who you're going up against. And, right now, the matchups that they've had, they're winning. So you give them credit where it's due. Definitely a lot better than we expected. Do
you think we need an actual tight end? Look at Schultz for Dak and Andrews for Lamar. Plays break down, you go to him. Croft ain't it. That's why I was saying when the Panthers traded Dan Arnold, I would have taken him.
I was surprised they got rid of Arnold.
But that's like a guy like that be perfect fit. And then you listen to
I think they're going to look to draft somebody next year, one of those second-round picks. That's where.
But then Trevor Lawrence goes right to him, and everybody's saying, "What a great asset for a young quarterback." Yeah. No shit, we need that.
Yep.
I mean, that's definitely a missing piece on this team. It's not even a question. Definitely got to do it. So, Carlos, there are no style points, only the scoreboard. I agree, man. I take the win. I'm happy as shit about it. I don't care what anybody else says. A young team, and they desperately needed this big time.
Hell yeah. Fans needed it just as much.
Yep. Yeah, they did. I told you guys, Salah, a leader among men. Listen, you got to give them credit, man. They're 0-3. They came out. They faced a tremendous amount of adversity. We're getting the verge of getting blown out of the game again. And
this This was big for Saleh just to show that like the message is getting through.
Yep.
Right. Like being able to get his team to bounce back after fucking awful performance. Guys fought hard till the end, won it in overtime. Defense was out there, 100+ plays. Give credit where it's due, man. They showed up for him.
Especially with Wilson playing the way he did, man. They desperately need that because every question was like, what is Zach Wilson doing? Do you need a veteran quarterback? What's LaFleur doing? Can you score more than 6 points a game? Like, you silenced a lot of people for a week after a performance like this, and he needed it. Everybody needed it, dude. We're all like, thank God, right? Like, not another video being angry, not more just fighting off all the trolls and all the idiots that are trying to rip the Jets. It's just a relief, man.
Yep.
Let's see here. Yeah, Dan Arnold, he would have been a perfect fit here. Absolute perfect fit for the Jets.
I just don't see them giving up any assets at this point for anybody, really.
What's our record after the next 3 games, prime time?
Who we got? We got Falcons, Patriots, and then Cincy?
I think so.
Could they go 2? I don't want to say 3. Could they go? I think they can go 2-1. I wanted to say 3-0 because I think the Bengals are beatable at home.
Bengals are pretty good.
I don't want to drink too much of the Kool-Aid after a win.
Can they get to 3-3?
I mean, they're going to have 2 weeks to get ready for that Patriot game. I'm saying there's a chance. Yes, I'm saying there's a chance.
I'm just like, man, if they could find a way to win the Falcon game and they have 2 weeks to get ready for a game.
Could you imagine if we're 3-3 coming home for fucking Halloween? That'll be a fucking fun. That'll be a fun game.
That'd be a fun game. That would be
a fun environment.
Yep.
That place would be fired up.
That would be wild, man. That would be absolutely wild. Hey, great game yesterday, but I've been trying to tell you guys for weeks, Nathan Shepard is a liability. Not only is he always getting thrown around, he costs us penalties. Got to go. Hugh, on a day where we're all happy, you're gonna give us an "I told you so" that a guy sucks. Come on, man. Let's be better than this.
Well, luckily he's a free agent at the end of the year, so you don't have to bring him back. You signed Sheldon Rankins, who's got an option for next year, I think, and you can still bring back Foley. You got Quinnen, so you got options, so you don't need him. They're probably not going to pay him anyway. So.
Matty Ice is a sitting duck. We should have 7 more sacks in London. He's not very mobile, that's for sure. But he's got some weapons. They're scoring like 30 points a game down there, aren't they?
Yeah, I'm worried about Pitts.
You got to give credit to Ulbrich. He's a legit defensive coordinator. Didn't call blitz on Hail Mary. Yeah. Yep. I mean, some of the prevent shit they were doing, some of the zones at the end were kind of frustrating. It was like, like that kind of giving up chunk yards like that at the end of the game. I hate that shit too.
That. Yep.
Definitely a pet peeve. Let's see. The Jet fans are something else. They need to re-sign John Franklin Myers as soon as possible. John Franklin Myers has been highly productive, but he's not going to break the bank. I want an extension this year. Yeah, I don't know.
Is he a guy you'd look to try and extend like during the season?
Why not?
Him or Huff?
Why not? They both deserve it. That pass to Keelan Cole on the sideline and O-team isn't getting enough recognition. That was a perfect throw. Nick, that was you don't see many passes like that, man. Not, especially like, see, the thing is, like, as Jet fans, we don't see a lot of high-level quarterback play. So other teams may see this. Like, if you're a Packers fan, you probably see this shit all the time. We don't see these kind of plays, man. Like, we're used to really, pedestrian quarterback plays. So
I don't think I've ever seen a quarterback on the run actually like directing somebody. I'm like, wait, what?
Like, we're mesmerized. We're not used to seeing this.
At the same time.
Yeah, so we're allowed to enjoy it. But that was it was amazing, man. I couldn't believe it. You're not beating New England in Foxborough. You never know, man. You never know what could happen these days. Positive vibes only. That's right. Glad to see you guys happy and positive. Well deserved. You endured a long time while doing streams. Yeah.
Seriously.
But it was nice to see everybody excited, man. Yeah. Like, it's cool. This just the vibe from everybody's just cool. It's refreshing as hell, man. Imagine we beat Cincy. let's just beat the Falcons first. Let's get there. 2 weeks of amazing practice.
4-3, and then who do we have after that? Are we talking playoffs yet?
I'm not doing this. I'm not going to go down this path with you.
Then we got the Thursday night game at Indy after that.
I may go to that then. In the final 30 minutes, Wilson completed 14 of 21, 174, 2 touchdowns. That's pretty impressive, man.
After the Jets go 4-3 against the Bengals.
Don't do this to me.
So let's just say they lose to the Colts in 4-4. They still have 6 of the next 8 games at home.
If they're in a hunt like that, I'd go to Indy game. I would go. I don't give a rat's ass. I love it there. Such a good town. A lot of fun.
If it wasn't a Thursday night, I would.
I got plenty of vacation time left. So, Tyson, can I celebrate a victory Monday? Oh, Steve. Dude, Steve messaged us at what 5:00 this morning with his Victory Monday tweet. It was early as hell this morning. Like, why is my phone going off? And this bozo is sending us tweets.
I remember the last time you were fucking giving him shit.
Dude, he celebrated Victory Monday after with the Rams game, right?
I know.
Patriots are 0-3 at home. That's true.
There you go.
When was the last time the Jets didn't look miserable? I mean, this is when we actually want them to play well. Like last year, we wanted them to lose, so we didn't care what they were doing. We were actually rooting for poor performances. Yep. This is actually, we can actually enjoy this victory and celebrate a little bit. Big difference this year. Let's see. A lot of Denzel Mims stuff. Crazy. Tyson in prime time. Justin Herbert or Zach Wilson? Whose career would be better? Way too early for that, man.
Too soon.
It's just his first good game, man. Herbert went off last year.
Yeah.
This win is a turning point for the rookie team.
Hope so.
Okay, we got Jacob DeGrom. I'm the best professional New York sports athlete.
I agree with Jake.
Can't stay healthy, but that's fine. maybe he, you know what? He's so great. Maybe he can manage the team too. Give him some better, some better chances.
I want us to bring back Beltran.
Let's go on a win streak. Why not? This is the happiest I've seen you guys since the Henry Ruggs touchdown. You're probably right. You're probably right. It's weird. It's weird being on a stream and not like I was angry yesterday.
But no, since Gase was fired. Yep. That was probably the happiest we've been.
We started off rough though, because the first quarter, dude, I was just launching shit, cursing like crazy. And it's funny, a guy left me a message. He was like, "Listen, man," he goes, I just started watching your stream meeting yesterday. He's like, very interesting, with very colorful language. Like, yeah, we're not a professional show by no means.
Oh,
First time viewers are probably like, what the fuck? But
hopefully that's the last of that. Yep. Turn the page on all the same old let's talk Jets negativity.
Record doesn't matter is if they compete and Zach looks better and better. Absolutely right. Get
Fuck
better.
I want playoffs now.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Just
I want playoffs.
I'm excited for the Michael Carter's future, both running back and corner. They're both showing you something, man. Definitely both showing you something. So you gotta give them credit for that. New York Yankees has the highest payroll, no chips since 1635. I mean, that's I'm guessing that's probably the wrong date. Just call me probably wrong.
A few years off.
Yeah. Are we going to London? We're not going to London, but we will live stream at 9:30 if you'd like, but we're not going to London.
I feel like we should do like a tailgate around 8:00. I'll break out the grill, cook for like an hour or so beforehand, do some steak and eggs.
Kegs and eggs.
Ooh, there you go.
The champ is here. What's up, champ? How you doing? Let's see. The New York Mets win the World Series next year. What are we doing here?
Just gotta stay healthy.
What kind of ovation there would be if Quinn Williams hit on Henry on 4th and 2 and Henry didn't fall forward? Yeah. Quinn Williams played great, man. Quincy Williams played great. They a lot of positives on the defense yesterday. What else we got here? Let's cook together prime time. Come down to Connecticut and bring Legend with you. Yeah, Legend was on the stream yesterday too, man.
I saw him make an appearance. I was hopping back and forth with the game and some other shit.
So we got Tyson best. Oops, you need to do an England themed podcast for London. Well, how the hell do we do that? We have to have accents and drink like different beers.
And drink tea.
Yeah,
twisted tea. Does that count?
Tyson, best part of yesterday's live stream was that Tyrone's stream of the game was a good 5 minutes behind you. It was funny as shit. I probably ruined the whole game for him, but it was funny as hell. Oh man. Primetime is only setting himself up for disappointment. No way that we make the playoffs. Yeah, I mean, let's not.
Got to speak it into existence. Believe to achieve.
P. Ryan is active on which week? The bye week.
There you go.
It's just Thank you very much, man. 7,000 subscribers. I have no idea how the hell that happened, but thank you very much.
It's pretty wild to think about.
It's very wild, dude. Let's see. Very curious to see how Primetime and Tyson look on a Sunday morning after going out a night in the town. You saw us at the friggin' in Carolina. I mean, about 3 hours of sleep. Quincy Williams balled out. He needs to keep his head up. Yeah, he would have had 2 interceptions. He definitely would have, man.
Yeah.
But I mean, you figure he's just embracing the starting role now. probably not used to all this kind of playing time, just getting this kind of exposure, and he's doing well. So let's see.
For a guy they just picked up to make that kind of an impact.
Yep.
It's big.
Get the crumpets, Tyson, at primetime. Jam only on those bad boys. Let's see. Will Garrett Cole choke tomorrow? Primetime's going to say yes.
Yep.
I'm going to say I hope not. He hasn't been good in the last month.
Probably can't handle the pressure. It's not easy.
Mainstream media giving no credit to Zach. I saw them give plenty of credit to Zach from what I saw on Twitter today.
How can you not give him credit for that?
Everybody, I mean, Baldinger, Brett Coleman. I mean, I guess it depends on who you look at, like what kind of analyst you follow. Like these the New York Post guys, Daily News guys, all like USA Today. I can give a shit about them. I go like the more X's and O's guys, like the experts, like the real like legitimate analysts. They were all praising Zach Wilson, man. I mean, it's those throws you can't diss that kind of play.
No.
So who else we got here? Yeah, Samini wrote something glowingly of Zach. I mean, it's hard not to, man. I mean, you got to have a pulse of the fan base in the game. I mean, it's hard to walk away being like, just, he played well.
Especially when it mattered most.
Yep, absolutely. Haven't yelled like that in a while. My wife laughed and thought I was nuts. She said she never saw that side of me. Yeah. I think everybody did because you're just like, holy shit, what a throw. Oh, we're going to the touchdown. Like it was crazy, man.
I legitimately forgot what it felt like to be in that building and to have a legitimate rooting interest and to just watch everybody going nuts. However filled the stadium was, it was nice to see everybody in that state of mind.
Do we keep Quincy Williams in there in place of Davis? He plays the other side, doesn't he? Doesn't Davis play the other side?
Does he? I don't even know. I haven't gotten into the X's and O's this year.
They were pretty high on Davis, though. I wouldn't be surprised they'd give him a chance to come back in and contribute, though.
Yeah, Davis was their strong side, and I thought it was Nasruddin that was the weak side. I'm not sure where they got Quincy playing.
Quinn and CJ Pro Bowlers. They're both on that path, man.
Right now, I think so.
They're definitely on that path for sure. Let's see. I don't know how I subscribe to you guys, just like your energy. I don't.
Oh, appreciate that.
Okay. Any shirt giveaways during a Victory Monday? Depends on what size you are. We only have a few sizes left. We could, though.
We should start doing that.
Yeah. I was going to give them out at the tailgate, but I didn't go to the game. But let's do it for our Halloween party.
It's starting to become perfect weather for those sleeveless hoodies.
London should be another home game. Way more Jet fans than Falcon fans in London. Yeah, especially have all the UK fan clubs and stuff. That'd be awesome. Be cool to watch. Let's see what we got here. Oh, they both play strong side? Yeah, okay. Then I think Jared Davis would probably, I don't know. They probably, rotate him, I guess?
Yeah.
They were pretty high.
I mean, you only signed Jared Davis for 1 year, so if you think Quincy might be here next year, you want to get him more of a look. I think that can make more sense.
When is Maye expected back? He's still got he's got a while still, hasn't he? 4 or 5 weeks?
4 to 6 weeks initially, or 6 to 8, something like that?
Yep. He's got a while still.
And then you wonder, how long it takes to get back into playing shape.
Yep. Fumbled snap, then a strike to Crowder was amazing. That was definitely amazing. There's no doubt about that. Let's see what we got here. Yeah, this is a good question. What would the linebackers look like when Davis comes back? I don't really know. But I know Salah was really high on Jared Davis, though, man. He was praising him pretty much all camp.
And isn't Sherwood still out, or was he?
He was back yesterday.
He was back. Right.
Yep.
Can't see all the numbers from my seats.
New fan in the building, but what's up with Cameron Clark? Is he done for the year?
Yeah, he's on IR, right?
Yep.
Or is he might be eligible to come off. I'm not sure.
Yeah, he's out right now, though. He's definitely out. Let's see. What else we got here? Primetime, invite me to your Halloween party.
You're gonna be in Carolina.
Yeah, that's right. What happened to the all gas break everything shirts? We had the prototype available, but
hopefully we're not going to need it. Hopefully we're not going to need it.
Am I going to any games? Cincinnati Halloween party. We're gonna have a Halloween party tailgate for the Cincinnati game, and then if the Jets start winning games, man, I'll start venturing out to road games again. We're gonna go to Miami, but that Indy game would definitely tempt me. So. The only thing I hated about the game was that Darnold highlights that played on the stadium screen.
The very first highlight that they go to was a Sam Darnold rushing touchdown. Why?
They just certain things they just don't know, dude.
They don't get it.
They don't get it. They don't get it. Time for the sleeveless hoodies because primetime had to start this shit again.
We need it. It's perfect weather right now.
Indianapolis is an awesome trip, man. Downtown Indy is such a good time, man. And the stadium is beautiful. The fans are really cool.
Did you drive out there or fly now?
I drove out with a bunch of friends. We had
like 9 hours.
Yeah, we had a Suburban, and it was a good time. Anyone going to Buffalo week 18? Not me.
If that is a win and we're in,
I'm out.
I'm driving to Brick.
I will stream it. You can go to it.
No, you're going.
Out.
You don't have an option.
Prime time. I'm so glad you stayed. You got to watch Zach's first of hopefully many victories. I understand the cynicism of the fan base and why the building was half empty, but we can't give up in week 4. Well, I don't think people gave up. I just think the return on their investment, spending all that money going there for a team that's 0-3 and lifeless on offense.
That and I do think a lot of people gave up. A lot of people just didn't want to go out and watch what they thought was going to be another ass kicking by the Titans. But for those that did show up, once the team actually gave them some place to be excited about, they got into it and they deserve that kind of game.
And $60 to park kind of scares people off too.
That'll do it also.
The parking pass scenario is just such a disaster. The Jets don't know how to handle certain things like that. No. So strange.
It's almost every stadium now, though.
Do we really care when Maye gets back? Absolutely, dude. That's supposed to be your future left tackle, isn't it? You want him back as soon as possible.
It's supposed to be.
Tyson, will you marry me? I'll think about it.
That's a big question.
It's a big commitment right now at 9:30 on a Monday, but I will definitely take it under consideration. You're a Rams fan though, so it's
first for the live stream.
Yeah, it's definitely a first. Oh, Rose joined us yesterday too.
Oh shit!
We had Rose, we had Snoopy, we had everybody.
Miserable as ever.
Yep. No, she was actually nice. She actually said the stream was better without you.
Oh, that's what I figured. Yeah, I thought she was nice.
Winners here. Where can we get some Let's Talk Jets Radio beanies? That's a good idea too. Shit, you guys are really make you go back into this merchandise shit again. The tank tops gave me a nerve.
I'll leave you alone once you do the sleeveless hoodie.
The tank tops give me a nervous breakdown. Like, you want me to do all this shit now? We could try it though. Did you listen to Mike Tannenbaum and Barton Hahn saying New England makes the playoffs and Bart Scott ruling off teams New England will most likely lose to during the season? No, I don't listen to a lot of that stuff. Now they want scarves. They want sweatshirts.
I would do like a lightweight sweatshirt.
Bongs. That's probably our biggest seller at this point.
Jets Radio Dutches.
The way you guys talk about the stadium, y'all should make a video ranting about what you don't like about it. We actually did.
You want me to do another one? I'll do another one.
We actually did last year, I think.
Next home game, I'll walk around the building and show you every issue with it that I have. From the parking lot, going inside, to a number of issues. Leaving, trying to go down the escalators, some which they close. They only leave one side going down. The number of fucking things I can go on about with this fucking stadium, dude.
Yep. It's a litany of things. Absolutely ridiculous. Let's see. After one win, I already bought merchandise. There you go. I mean, listen, it's exciting times right now. It's funny, like the Jets win a game. It's not but minutes till you get 3 emails. Buy your latest jersey now. Buy your hat now. Like they must have had that shit stored up like in just auto blast. Let's see. I guess I better do a shotgun because it's 9:30.
Yeah, you got 2 of them to do.
Jake's getting impatient. Oh, fuck. Let's see.
Let's talk Jets Trulies,
beer funnels.
Should I start it off?
Time for the merch. We made shirts. We made t-shirts. T-shirts and tank tops. Winter gloves they want now. Snowshoes, shot glasses. Jesus Christ. Bathing suits.
I'd rock a bathing suit. Surprised nobody said like condoms yet or some shit.
Shotgun. Much love from Los Angeles, California. Thank you, man. Charlie Long Beach.
Like the Bible.
Christmas sweaters. All right, prime time. Ice skates. Crack pipes. Thongs. What are we doing? Do a shoey? What are we doing here?
Should I do the shoey instead?
No, just do that.
Let's do the shotgun.
Yep. All right, let's see it. This is for prime time. Predicting a loss at halftime yesterday.
I know you saw the one I put on Twitter where I destroyed everyone. That was because I had time to actually make the hole right. And,
So this is what the excuses are coming out to now?
Well, no, as long as I make a good hole, it usually goes well. So let's see how I do.
Muppets. Defibrillators. That's a good one, too. So right now, Primetime is doing a shotgun as he made a bet with me yesterday. Oh, Jesus Christ. Shit's flying everywhere. This is where the show goes right off the rails. About an hour in, usually 1 hour.
We're doing this outside.
Yep. It's just, yep. We'll be doing, I'm going to have to get Romeo.
Fucking splashed everywhere, dude. Holy shit. Cheers.
Cheers.
First win of the season. Go Jets.
You can hear it. You can just hear it. You can just hear it. You heard so much spill. What? How much did you spill, dude?
Tiny bit spilled at the end. I took it all down though.
You spilled. You heard it on the floor, dude. You heard. What the fuck was that? Come on, man. What the hell?
It's my mic. It was just a tiny drop.
What the fuck was that?
No, my mic picks up every. You know how my mic is. It's sensitive.
Oh, we'll go with the mic. Half the can was on the floor. Dude, it's just you heard it. You heard it bouncing off the floor.
I was pouring one out for my homies that aren't here anymore.
Oh my God! What the hell was that?
I gotta clean up my floor.
What? It's just show us the floor. I want to see that myself.
That was from the initial opening.
A for effort.
Grade.
What the hell?
All right,
we gotta do another one to make up for the one you just didn't do.
What?
We want to see the floor.
Floor's fine now.
I'm gonna do more film breakdown. I'm gonna do my third. Look, he's a new subscriber. He's like, yep, I'm out. I'm done. Anybody new watching the show is like, yeah, it's just done. I'm not gonna watch these idiots anymore. You literally heard it bounce off the floor, all of it. Show us your lap. Yeah, show us the floor.
My lap is fine. I'm not wet at all.
Man.
Before I cleaned up. It really wasn't a lot. So it went like right from the top. It was like a little.
Even Sam Darnold's disappointed in you. That was terrible. Oh, that was. Oh man, it's just.
I think I'm coming to the conclusion that I can only do it in the parking lot.
It's just
every parking lot shotgun I do, I crush, and whenever I'm sitting here, something spills terrible. Or sprays everywhere.
But dude, you were bad from just from the. Please don't do it live stream with Tyrone again. Come on, man. Primetime, the only guy who would shower with a truly on stream. Even from the minute you open the hole, dude, you could hear it just like
it fucking sprayed everywhere.
Oh my God.
The can's been sitting here for an hour. I didn't shake it. It didn't drop. What am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to do?
Oh man, this is just bad. This was bad. Not good. You basically did a half a shotgun right there because half the can's on the floor. Don't worry, Brian. I will be doing a film breakdown of this. I'll contact Romeo. We will do a play-by-play of this is the breakdowns we do here.
We're gonna do that.
You want to see Zach Wilson's Keelan Cole throw? Not gonna do that. Primetime spilling beer. Done.
Don't make my Dallas footage is ready. Don't make me do it. Beer pong footage is ready.
Shit.
I'm still doing my breakdown of you. Don't worry.
Now listen, Jake's getting all bold now. He's getting all demanding and shit.
I mean, you owe him. Yeah, you owe too, man.
Me, my big fucking mouth.
Yeah. This
is gonna suck ass. This is really gonna suck.
Yep.
Oh man.
You should go right to bed afterwards.
Paper towels. Actually, I was actually gonna make 2 videos after this. I got 2 in my head. I gotta get out of my head before I forget them. So, all right, you gotta talk. I gotta go get fucking. Oh, God damn it! This fucking team.
Radio mops. Listen, if you go on Twitter, the last video I posted was me and a few people doing a shotgun. I fucking crushed that shit. There was no spillage anywhere. I had time to make a nice little hole in it. Something about sitting here, I don't know what it is.
This is what it's come down to.
Thank you for that. Coaching
shit yesterday. I can do more of this shit today. This is not even fair at this point.
Yeah, sneakers to boots.
Fucking nonsense.
I don't know what to say.
Oh my God.
I expect better. Yeah, Tyson, are you crying about drinking? Seriously?
Listen, man. I'm not crying about drinking, but I'm also up at 5:15 in the morning. So this late night drinking is just not the.
Yeah, I heard you said 3.
You're so full of shit.
I thought I heard 3. I agree with that.
You guys are all bastards.
Could use some bibs.
All right. Oh, fucking break my microphone again.
I think Afram's right. I should probably stand going forward instead of sitting. Standing would probably help. Or I could
see what it's come to, huh? 7,000 subscribers.
I think I'm going to do a shoey to make up for it.
We do fucking shotguns.
All right, let's see how this goes. See, if he spills, we can't even see it because he's doing it like underneath his desk or some shit.
Oh, this is gonna be a bleeder too. Shit.
What
this hole is definitely a bleeder, man.
What are you drinking?
Oh, this is gonna be bad. Oh, I'm already bleeding. Am I bleeding? Oh, fuck. Oh. You ready?
Oh shit. Yeah, go ahead. That can sound a little heavy. Did anybody else hear that? That can sound pretty heavy when you put it down. Is it empty?
Walk in the park, my friend. No spillage. Done.
I'm just saying that can sounded really heavy once it hit.
Come on, man. You can't sound it. There's nothing. This right here. Nothing.
You sure?
Nothing in it.
All right. Did it already spill? That's probably why.
No. Perfect execution.
All right. You're getting some praise. One more.
This is some bullshit.
Round 2.
Yeah, with the cut and all. You ain't kidding, man.
While bleeding, yep.
That was a lemonade. Which one is this one? This is mango lemonade. All right. See, look at this. Look at the yeah. Thank you, Charlie. See, now I'm trying to keep subscribers here right now.
What is the proper shotgun technique?
There's a couple things, man. You put the can nice and solid. You have a nice little hole in the bottom, the same side as where the hole is. Make it right here. Make it nice and big. And
how do you make the hole without it fucking shooting in your face? Is what I want to know.
You just kind of you jab it. I think, right? You smash it.
Well, I'm using a key. I don't know if that's like.
That's what I use a key too, man. You just put it. Just kind of just.
That's what I was trying
to
do.
Push it through. I don't like jab it. You put it through and you open it up. You make it like a nice little circle out of it. But unfortunately, the last one I fucking cut my hand. I don't know how the hell I did that. That can was already around. You guys, you fucking haters. This all shotguns, no brakes. I guess I gotta do another one now, huh?
Yep.
This is some nonsense.
Let's go.
Bullshit.
Got to push down and
all right.
Maybe that's my issue.
My students are probably watching this and shit. Like, look at this guy. He was in the gym 2 hours ago. Now he's fucking pounding Trulies. Such a.
You should probably shake it first. Might help. You can do a ghost pepper with it.
I like the smell of the mango lemonade too. It smells good.
Yeah. I like the watermelon ones.
Well, this one's gonna be a problem. Maybe some spillage on this one.
Oh, excuses already. Here we go,
bro. On a fucking Monday, no less. All right, ready?
Yeah, good.
And by the way, Jake, fuck you.
Damn. That was impressive.
All right.
That was well done.
Thank you.
Props on the last one. Tyson is a pro.
I like the mango lemonades, man. One of these days, Truly has got to give us a freaking sponsorship. We've earned it at this point.
How have they not already? Shocked we don't have one yet. Wait, hold on. Rachel missed it. You got to do it again.
Thank you, man. I appreciate it. No more encores. Jesus. No, I'm not Irish. I'm a Jet fan. And this is what years of being a Jet. I'm an old Jets fan. This is what years of being a Jet fan has done. Oh, man. I don't watch these comments. I can only imagine a new subscriber just joining in right now. Like, look at this shit. Like, what is this? Oh
Second
my
first time coming on after a win. Like, all right, let me check out some X's and O's on the Jets, how they did. See two jackasses shotgun.
They talking about Zach Wilson? No. I bet you Maye can do a shotgun. Yeah, I could teach Maye something. I'm not gonna drive. I'm gonna go right to the couch after this.
Shit.
Of course it was full. So do a third one. What are you guys, nuts?
I thought I heard you were gonna do 3.
No way. I'm good, man. So is there anything we haven't covered? Favorite 80s band? Is Metallica considered an 80s band? Man, I want to go see Slipknot Sunday night. They've been around a long time too.
Sunday morning.
What about
Cooking with prime time.
Let's do it. What are you gonna cook?
What do you think I should do? I was thinking steak and eggs.
Do it. Steak and eggs works.
Steak and eggs. Can throw some shrimp on the Barbie too.
Well, the game is what, at 9:30?
Yeah. Start the stream at like 8:30.
Yeah, you gotta take shots at Marcus May now, man. Why not? Corey Taylor's awesome, dude. He is excellent front man. This is where shotguns are going. And I set the bar. I bet really high for prime time right now. Prime time needs a mop for his shotguns.
My parking lot shotguns are good. I don't know why I can't do it on here. I don't know.
Oh man. Yep, Slipknot kill switch after Jets win. It's gonna be perfect. I wish primetime would go to that, but that's just way too heavy for him. He wouldn't know what to do with that shit. And then I watched the other one. It's called Fever 333 and Code Orange. The two other bands that are there. That show is just off the rails, man. Just let's see. Sup, boys? Either of you see the all 22 the Davis touchdown? How are you feeling about Zach's decision making? Would you have rather him take the safer throw to Cole on the sideline? So, didn't see the all 22. I think Zach is still learning, but he is making some big time throws, man. He's getting more comfortable in the offense. He's seeing more, taking chances, developing chemistry with receivers. And the safer throw, I like that he's aggressive, man. He went for the money play. I mean,
he's gonna take his chances, and I'm fine with that. Let him learn this year as a rookie. He's gonna learn what he can do, what he can't do, and he's figuring that out as he goes. So I'm fine with him taking shots.
Primetime has shotgun performance anxiety.
That might be what it is.
I saw Code Orange when they first came together. That band is heavy, great band. Yeah, man. Like that's the cool thing about some of these tours when they have these bands you never heard of before. You just go watch them on like YouTube. They're heavy. That other one, Fever 333, is heavy as shit too. They're like a new Rage Against the Machine.
Probably too heavy for me.
Prime is yoked. Yeah, this concert's not for the weak. This is just Slipknot's not for the mild. Yeah. It's not Rise Against. Let's see, we got here. Get a few more comments. What kind of alcohol should I put in my tea for the game next week? Alcohol and tea? Get a twisted tea or something. I don't know. Like hot tea?
Yeah, I was gonna say make it like some twisted tea.
Thank you, Miguel. I appreciate that. Let's see. Thank you very much. We appreciate it. We'll do a couple more here. This is why I love the show. Yeah, this is just we're delinquents. Oh, man. Primetime folds under pressure shotgunning like Sam Darnold against the blitz. Fair enough.
Minus a tiny bit of spilling. I thought it was a pretty good shot.
Tiny bit of spilling.
Dude, it sounded louder. It sounded louder because my mic picked
it echoed. It echoed off the floor.
Yeah, because my mic was right by the couch, and the floor is like my couch sinks, so it's like 2 inches from the floor.
You saw Slipknot when they played in Madison Square Garden. Yeah, that's another level, man. They are so good live. It's just an experience. Crazy shit. Let's see what we got here. Do a few more. Just Sam Darnold was not impressed by my shotguns. Okay. It's fine. I understand. You know, we got to get Tim on here. Tim hasn't been on. Tim is doing a concert in October sometime. He's doing it we're in October, but it's like a couple weeks. We should go. It's on a Saturday night, I think.
Where's it at? We
got to find. He hasn't been on the stream, but we got to get him on though, because
where's the concert at?
It's in New York somewhere. I'll go. We'll get a hotel room right down the street or some shit. Who cares?
I'll do it.
Tyson, if the Yankees win tomorrow, would you go to any ALDS games? Absolutely. I would definitely go. I love there is nothing like playoff baseball in Yankee Stadium. Nothing like it. The atmosphere there is amazing.
Better enjoy it tomorrow night then.
We are not going to London. Definitely not. We will live stream at 9:30 in the morning, though. Tim's band is good, man. They're really, really good. I would definitely go see that. Hugh, Marcus Maye, I did not hear about, but Primetime did. What's the full story on that?
You want all the details?
Yeah, why not? I don't know any of them.
So at least from the article I was reading, it said that 2 weeks before the Jets put the tag on him, he, I guess, like hit somebody like from like the left rear side and then just fled the scene.
He got in a car accident?
That's what it made it sound like. Yeah. I don't know if it was while driving or if it was a parked car. I don't remember all the details, but yeah, he fled the scene. And I don't know when they found out or when they told the team. I don't know. If
his agent's a douchebag.
Yeah.
So this has been hidden all this time, and then he's talking about trade me, and all this shit?
February 22nd was when it happened.
What an asshole.
He said it was 2 weeks before the Jets put the tag on him. Yeah.
Damn.
Yep.
All right. So we got Jake. Oops, my bad. What are some stadiums you guys want to go to see the Jets play? Vegas. Absolutely Vegas. Dude, and then we will never come back. We will never come back after Vegas. I guarantee you, none of us. Especially now with this little community we have here, we all have like a let's talk Jets party in Vegas. None of us come back.
I want Lambeau. I think that's next year, right?
Yeah, Lambeau's. I mean, there's a lot of nice new stadiums, man. Like we'd highly recommend going to Dallas. But others, like I want to go to Seattle, Kansas City, and Vegas. Those are 3 I want to go to.
KC would be fun.
Yeah. We all go to Vegas, man. We are not coming back. I'd go to SoFi Stadium in a heartbeat, man. Absolutely. It looks amazing too. Yeah, we will never come back from Vegas. None of us. We will all be staying there. Yeah, jeez. So you have to check out this. Maye has a DWI, property assault, and fleeing scene charges against him. He will most likely be suspended 4 games for not telling the NFL. That'll
probably be for next year, though. I think.
Once there goes whatever little trade value he has now.
Yep.
That gives you a bad taste in your mouth, doesn't it? So he knew all this. He reports to training camp like, "Oh, I'm not happy that I got a new deal." So then he's like a fraud, dude. Right?
Kind of comes off that way, yeah.
But like the way they acted all this time with knowing this in the back of their head,
you'd think you'd be a little more humble to get that kind of money, knowing that you had that shit. Yeah.
Damn, dude.
Yep.
That's crazy. All right, then. All right. I guess what we'll do is we will wrap this up tomorrow night. You guys can all join us. We'll bring on viewers. And damn, I can't believe that's true, dude. You know how fucked up that is?
Don't let it take away from the Jets win. This is going to be a positive week. Marcus Maye's a non-story. He's injured anyway, so
he's definitely gone. I mean, now it's just he's got no value whatsoever.
Nope.
And he's hurt too. All right, guys. Thank you guys for joining us. We definitely appreciate it, and we will talk to you tomorrow night.